Okay. All right. So Gronk and Verge, you guys have picked up over the last week or so that there's been a little bit more stress in the air. You haven't quite gotten in with the locals, so nobody's really talking to you about what was going on. But you can see it on the shopkeeper, on the barkeep. You know, they've been concerned, and there was an adventurer who had stuck around, like you guys. He had been here for a little while before you guys got here, and when you first got here, you remember hearing the other patrons in the bar expecting someone to show up. Almost in like an annoyed way. This individual, I guess he'd been bragging around town like a lot lately, and it was one of those like, oh boy, he'll be here soon. And they were kind of surprised that he had stopped showing up. And now, this morning, none of the shops opened at their normal time, and there's been a slow, soft ringing of a small church bell on the outskirts of town. And as you guys make your way out of the inn, or you notice everyone all kind of seems to be headed out towards that way. Everyone's in dark clothing. Everyone's got their head down. Everyone seems pretty somber. There's none of that usual good morning chit chat that you guys have kind of gotten used to. The other two, this is around the time that the two of you are first entering the town. Being travelers, as soon as the sun was up, you guys got started. So it's probably 9 o'clock, at this point. You are coming into town and you're expecting to find, guards at the gate, citizens about, and there's not really any of that. You too. I guess you guys are actually coming in from opposite ends of the village. Marcus, your character, coming down out of the mountains. You're actually coming up on the church. The church is on the eastern side. It'd be one of the first things that you see as you come into town. This is easily over 100 gathered. As you get close, you kind of have to walk past the graveyard to get, and past the church to get into where you would enter. And as you do, you're just kind of mistaken for another attendee, and you're sort of ushered in with the crowd. You can obviously choose to push through, but or stop. Looks like the service hasn't started yet. A lot of people are still funneling in. What do you do?
Um, I'm gonna see what all the hubbub's about.
Okay. You funnel your way in with the rest of the citizens. You get a few looks. So, why don't you introduce your character and tell everyone what everyone's looking at?
Oh, so, the character is. Wait, is everyone here, or I'm just talking to the town?
It's just
Well, the church people.
citizens here right now,
Okay,
but
citizens.
since you're the first character to have any sort of spotlight, let you go first.
Okay. All right. I am known as. Well, my friends can call me Oko, and as I do, I make a gesture like I'm taking off a hat, but clearly they can't see that because of my arms. So I make a gesture like I'm taking off a hat, like how do you do? How do you do? Like, um, I'm just here just to find out some information. If anybody knows about what's my monastery called again? Did it have a name?
I don't think you ever gave me a name.
Okay. Um. So, well, fuck it. We'll go. I'm Oko because my monastery was known as the Okanogi, and recently it has been destroyed. I'm just looking to find anyone who may know the information.
All right.
But anything.
So, and you are
Anything
a
will greatly
human,
help.
right?
Say that again?
You are a human?
Yes.
Okay.
Human variant. Yes.
All right. You are a human with no arms.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you wearing?
Hopefully pants.
Okay.
I want to know.
Let's a pant shoes. I'm not gonna be shirtless. That'd be really weird. But let's go with the short sleeve, like a short sleeve shirt, so you know that you don't see my arms. But like we talked about last time, how like I fill out the sleeve.
Yes.
With my I fill out the sleeve, whatever, but there's nothing past that, so people are like, look at it. They are
So
looking at
you
me
look
funny,
like a
but I'm
mannequin.
just ignoring it. Yeah.
Okay.
So like, it looks funny, but I don't. I'm just acting like it's normal at this point. It's like I'm just ignoring the funny looks.
Cool.
That's
All right. So you funnel your way in, and everyone's kind of packing their way in, and you can see there's a small coffin sitting next to an open grave. Everyone seems to be centering themselves around that.
You introduced yourself at a funeral.
Wait, hold on. Like Ogo notices the coffin, like, yikes. And quietly goes to the back.
Okay. So Hutcher, you're coming in on the opposite end of town. there's very few people left. You're coming in a little closer to the docks. There's maybe 2 or 3 dockhands still kind of floating around. And there's maybe 4, 5 citizens that you can still see within range. Dark clothing. They're walking away from you. Closest one, maybe 30 feet. There is one guard. And he, being alone, he is sort of taking a seat next to a tree. You know, he sees you as you're coming and kind of scrambles to stand up, grabs his helmet quick off the ground and slams it on his head. Sir, do be mindful. There is a funeral in progress. Just kind of stands there and waits for you to walk away. Clearly wanting to sit back down.
Are you saying I can't come in right now?
Oh no! Please make yourself at home. Just keep in mind that things may be closed, and just because they may not be pleasant, tomorrow will be a much happier day.
Who pass?
A longtime citizen and adventurer. He had recently made the town proud before an unexpected death. That's why the town is so somber.
Well, if I want to be taking up foot in here, I might as well pay my respects too.
Stick to the main road. Take it all the way through. Almost as if you are leaving. There's a small church. Or just follow the crowd. He doesn't wait for you to turn around this time. He just sits back down.
You're gonna follow the crowd, and as soon as he sees like the crowd get larger, he wants to try to blend in with them.
Okay. The rest of you, the other 3 that were already here, you know, as you guys are coming out of the inn, what is your reaction? Actually, before we get that, Hutcher, I'm going to go ahead and describe what you look like.
Hutcher is about a 3-foot halfling. He has short black hair. He's dark skinned, black guy, black halfling. He's got 1 gray eye and 1 yellow eye, and he's gaunt, kind of swollen. And he'd probably be wearing just like some plain kind of like leather armor or what have you. Nothing special. Maybe a little bit tattered and worn. That's what you think.
Fantastic. All right, of the 3 of you, who wants to go first?
I can go first.
All right.
So who was the guy who was missing again? He was a loud guy who talked about himself a lot, or
He was was a bragger. He had recently got back from an adventure and just was going on and on and on and on about his adventure every day.
Okay. And what was my intelligence check for? I'm sorry, man.
To see if you picked up on the other villagers' annoyance of him and their surprise to see him not there.
Gotcha. It's like, hey, why is it so quiet? Oh, that annoying fucker's not here. Okay. So, Verge will, being one to mind the crowds and note the temperatures, follow the moving villagers to the. Is it a church house or just like a?
It's a small, like one room church.
Okay. I keep thinking about saying that. Verge will follow the crowd through, and he will go in. He's been here for a few weeks. He has seen the audacious gentleman a few times. Boisterous gentleman a few times. Anyone standing in the back?
There is one human that stands out because he's about 2 feet taller than most of the people here, and he is standing all the way in the back. Kind of an odd-looking gentleman with no arms, yet his backpack seems to have no problem staying on.
Dope. And the dead guy kept saying someone was coming soon? Or did I mishear that?
No. He just kept going on and on. But when you saw him in the first couple days you were there, he didn't really match the description. You were expecting this loud, hearty, kind of all over the place, and he was more docile. He looked kind of sick. It's cold out, but he was bundled up and still looked like he had been outside for way too long. He was still going on about the amazing beasts and stuff that he had killed, but at this point it was just kind of shivering murmurs.
Okay.
We really only saw him the one time, and then you didn't see him for a little while, and now you kind of put two and two together as to why.
Okay. Verge walks into this small church. He's already described for everyone at this point, but humanoid, fully wrapped in bandages, wearing leather armor, very my colors again, a darkish green, worn, but obviously was one time made with care and talent. Has goggles on that cover anything that will be shown through the bandages. They have a red tint to the actual lenses, so you can't see through them. Has a. Are you allowed to carry weapons in town? I feel like you are.
Yes.
Right? Has a bow and a quiver over his back. Seems very relaxed with it. More of a gives the impression that it's just part of what he always has, less that he is worried about needing to use it. Rather laid back, does take careful steps to avoid being overly close to anyone. But he will walk past the person he does not recognize and kind of lean up against the wall, maybe a few feet away from him, and will just say low enough for the newcomer to hear. Old friend of mine once said that those who boast the loudest meet the grave the quickest.
There's a couple soft chuckles amongst the other dwarven. There's also a couple kind of sharp eyes as well from a few dwarves here and there.
But he will lean up against the wall, and he's in town. He knew the guy. Life is sacred. Sad. But he did say it with the intent of the armless gentleman to hear.
Gotcha. So then we have Gronk and the Dragonborn. The two of you, what are you up to? You following the crowd?
Sorry. So to be clear, we are like the opening scene is inside of this church or whatever, where this funeral is proceeding, and now we've panned out to like sort of outside the church.
Well, it started with you guys that were here in the town already. You woke up in the inn. You come downstairs. You go out of the inn. And everyone in the street is sort of headed towards the funeral. Like the barkeeper, he's not behind the bar like he always is. Like he probably went. You can see the general store a little bit down the street. He's locking up. And he's going.
All right. Well, Gronk isn't saying much. He is sort of just taking stock in everything that's going on, sort of taking notes in his mind. He doesn't really have any interest in finding out what's going on, as much as he is kind of a little concerned that his basic amenities aren't there to be met. He's kind of like, he wakes up, he's like, like, I guess he probably notices first that the pub runner isn't there, and so, he goes in to get breakfast. He's kind of like, well, that's annoying. To himself, more or less, right? And then... So, walks out into the street, sort of finds his way over to, the congregation of people, just out of curiosity, like, that's odd. Gets a little closer, hears some people making brave anime-style explicatory statements about their past.
Gotcha.
Sorry to interrupt. I'll be right back.
There you
go. All right.
So, Hutcher, you're like halfway there. Like you can kind of see down the hill, and you see almost at the church this large Goliath, standing above everyone else. He's gotten there before you. From the distance, you can see him. You can see a couple other larger than dwarf-sized individuals there. There's a dragonborn down there. Unfortunately, you're one of the last ones to get there, and you're kind of just packed in where there's room. Even though the dwarves are small, they are still a little larger than you and much bulkier, and you're just kind of like like sardined in on the opposite end of Gronk. You can see him, and you can stick your hand up, but you can't quite stick it up high enough to stick out above all the dwarves. It looks like you can see him, but he cannot yet see you.
Good.
The service is quick. There's some crying. There's some that seem like they were here more of let's see who has the last laugh sort of a reason. But for some reason or another, the majority of the town is here. And as it splits up, the smaller folk are able to kind of funnel their way out a lot easier than you are, and most of you guys are among some of the last ones there.
Does anyone seem like they are not happy he's dead, but like they're here to confirm that he's dead?
Roll an insight check. While I go put my dog back down. I don't know how he got through the gate. Give me a second.
Still have not figured the voice out, but I think I'm going to go with kind of old man, but not really.
Sounds like Mikhail.
We'll see how it goes.
Mikhail. Or something.
I've got to get better at inhabiting my character instead of describing him in the third person.
You could have him talk in the third person. So that feels more difficult than it sounds.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that.
It's not easy.
Insight.
Oh, sorry. Insight. No, insight. There's no button. 14.
14. I wouldn't say to like confirm. Most people seem like they were there just because it was what you're supposed to do in a small town like this. There's a handful that were generally upset. There was also a handful that seemed to find it kind of ironically comical.
Yes.
But Elro, the leader who led the service as well, he seemed more concerned than anyone. And as people are funneling out, Verge and Oko were kind of close to each other, and they had funneled Gronk in a little bit. So Elro, he approaches the three of you. Jamil, he kind of motions over towards you. You may be 25 or so feet off. He kind of hand gestures for you to come in a little bit as well. Hutcher, I imagine at this point you would be closing the distance towards Gronk.
Yes, but trying to do it stealthily.
Okay.
He doesn't want Gronk to see him.
All right. Go ahead and roll stealth real quick. Believe it or not, that is enough. His roll.
Where are our passive traits on here, man?
Oh, you know what?
Wait, I am a halfling, a Lightfoot halfling, which means
You
I
roll
can
a one?
roll. Yep.
Well,
I think
I rolled.
Wait, no, I don't know if I rolled a one. can't tell. How do I know?
No, you didn't, because it was a D20 plus 3, so you rolled a 2.
Okay. I see one
Gronk,
D20 R1 equal 1.
Yeah.
I need you to roll a perception check. And as far as passes,
You can always just look hutch at what your bonus is for stealth and subtract from that.
Yo, did this dude roll a 4?
Off to an amazing start, everybody.
all right.
hilarious.
So,
Love it.
fortunately, you. It appears that you have been undetected. He seems more fixated with the elf that is approaching.
I found the Manny. It's the grayed out number in parentheses after your information. So mine says insight, wisdom plus 6, and then grayed out in parentheses 16. That's the passive.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they put a passive for everything, which is
Right?
bad. Passive acrobatics.
That is interesting.
Passive medicine. Oh, I'm bleeding. Cool. Okay.
All right. So, the elf. There's 4 of you now. You, the 5th one just staying out of sight, but within earshot. And the elf has a soft yet confident voice. I thank you for attending Ergon's funeral. He's a modestly dressed elf. By his used leather armor and hood, it is pretty clear he's got a little bit of ranger experience. I'm sorry to speak of dark tidings under such circumstances, but I believe that Palebank Village might be in danger, and I'm hoping that you all might be able to help us. I've noticed you these past few weeks, and I mean no disrespect at all, but it seems you have a bit of free time on your hands. And I wondered if you might be interested in helping this humble elf solve a bit of conundrum. You see, Ergon did not die from anything I have seen before. And I was wondering if you might help track down what it is, or at least where it came from.
Verge will look at the other gathering of randos. I beg your pardon, we are all strangers.
Well, strangers or not, I find most problems are better solved when looked at from more than one angle. So strangers working together could provide quite a few unique angles. That is, if the rest of you are not against it. If You agree, and you are able to help me get to the bottom of this. I have 100 gold that I'm more than willing to split up between whoever helps.
Well, you have saved me the awkward conversation point of mentioning I will not help you for free.
And I would not ask such a thing.
Verge leans against the wall. Yes, I will take your money.
And the rest of you?
Oko looks around like, talk to me?
Yes. I'm aware that you are more new than this. In fact, I don't think I've had the pleasure of introducing myself. You may call me Elro. I am the humble leader of these kind folk. It seems you have picked a sad day to join us, and I apologize.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he proceeds to just like bow out of respect because he caused the awkwardness from earlier.
Okay. And Mr. Dragonborn, I'm sorry I did not catch your name. I know you've been here, and I've been meaning to introduce myself, but this week has been hectic.
The name Garrett.
Well then, would you honor us in helping us figure out what took our dear... And he kind of... He means it, but he also kind of cringes when he says dear. Our dear Ergon.
I guess I could spare you a moment.
And he cranes his head up towards the Goliath. And you, big man? Can we count on your help?
I'm sorry, who are you? I wasn't paying attention.
The leader of the town has approached you guys and has asked for your help to figure out what kind of illness he had, or at least where it came from.
Has Hutch revealed himself?
No.
So this guy is just asking townsfolk to help him.
He approached you three because you guys were standing close together. He's aware that you guys are outsiders, which also means you guys don't have jobs and would have some free time to help him. He's also offering payment.
Right.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Why not? What? This is what you do now, huh? You're some mercenary adventurer. You need to go back home.
Wait a minute, I recognize that voice.
And coming from out behind a little, like, half stone wall and kind of taking a wide loop out around the leader is your halfling cousin. And he seems pissed.
What the fuck, Hutch?
What in the fuck, Grump? What are you doing down here?
I could ask you the same thing, and I will, but I already did. And what are you doing here?
Numbnuts. I'm here to bring you back home.
Trouble follows me wherever I go, so I can't be home.
Well, it seemed like you wandered off looking for your toys. Your mother wants you back.
She's still with us then.
Yeah? She's not doing too well. Why don't you go see her?
If I go and see her, then her life will be shorter for my visit.
We die together. That's what Goliaths do. We don't just run up and take jobs from mercenaries.
It's a way to pass the time.
I don't mean to intrude. That's what Goliaths do?
You heard it.
Did he stutter?
No. I understood the words. It sounded like you said it in a plural.
Do you not see two Goliaths standing before you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm confused at your confusion, quite honestly. Anyway, Hutch.
Elro speaks up at this point. I can see we all deal with.
By the way, while Gronk is like talking to Hutch and then fielding your cutting in, he's kind of giving you these eyes. You know, he's not a very wise man, but he can understand like subtext. He looks at you, kind of giving this like "shut up" kind of look, and then anyway, he goes back to discussing with Hutch.
Elro, Space goes, I can see we all deal with our grief in our own way. So I will keep this quite brief. And then please take the rest of the afternoon and do what you wish. It has been a trying morning. But before I go, I will share with you what I know. Ergon left a little over a year ago. He wanted to go adventure in the islands of Iselcross. There were those who thought that he would never return. But about 2 months ago he did. And he did with quite a few artifacts that he had retrieved. Then, as the weeks went, he began to get sick with a strange affliction. At first, it just slowed him. He couldn't stand up all the way. He couldn't move as quickly. And then his veins began to turn blue all over. We took him to the priests of Moradin, of course, and they used every spell that they could muster. None of it worked. None of it could stop this bizarre malady. He battled the affliction for weeks, until eventually he turned to ice. He was... I went to check on him the other morning, and there was an ice statue wrapped in blankets, at the foot of his bed. A perfect replica. And until yesterday, it was sad, but he spent a year in Isocross. It wasn't outside the realm of possibilities. But yesterday I found out this was not an isolated incident. We have another, a citizen of ours, a trapper, is showing signs of the same illness. I tried to talk to her, but she pushed me away. She refused to answer the door. She told me to let her die in peace. Tolgi is not too fond of authoritative figures, so I hoped if somebody else might try talking to her.
Nose goes.
Right. I really should be seeing to the final stages. We need to complete the burial.
Is this ice thing contagious?
Until yesterday, I did not believe so. But it is either contagious or the source is local.
Have the dead man and the freezing woman come in contact? Are they friends?
They're not known to be in the same circles. She works hard. She puts an honest day's work in every day, whereas he's more of a tavern rat. It is a small town, it is possible, but it would be unlikely.
Yeah, what was that?
Where's the tavern?
The tavern is kind of in the middle of town. And then yeah, it's like it is towards the docks, but like in the middle.
Okay. Well, what do we have to do to get this gold from you?
Well, I would need to know how this came to be, or an antidote. I wouldn't have to understand where it came from if I could just stop it.
So, if we find out they're sleeping together, then can we just say it came from Isocross?
I was thinking the same. Coupling isn't uncommon.
Well, I mean, you're having this conversation after he left, or is he still here?
Still here.
Okay. That was my first assumption. if that would be the case, I would ask that you get a bit more specific. Travel to Isocross, find out what it is or where exactly it comes from so that I may send some of my grass blades to do further research. Although my grass blades are more of a stabby hit, if you know what I mean.
Well, I wasn't planning on hugging anyone, but
What I'm saying is that is their only skill set.
My people.
Manny, the woman's in town. The woman's in Isocross.
He's in town. He's a trapper here.
Okay, I thought so. And travel to.
Also, too, sorry. I don't think I mentioned this for those that have already been here. The general store it's currently open, but it had been robbed about a month and a half ago.
And how far is Isocross from here?
Isocross, from here you got about let's see, that is 200 miles. So you got about 4 days ride to the coast, and then you got maybe 30 miles across the ocean or into the ocean. So if you were to get on a ship here, it would take you about a day and a half to get there. If you travel all the way to the coast and then take a boat across, you're looking about 4 days travel.
Verge will say, he'll stretch and say, all right, I have no qualms with talking with this woman. I and who else ever is coming will find you later so you can tell us what ship is taking us to Isocross.
Fair enough.
There's no way I can convince you to go home right now, is there?
Me?
Yeah, we could just leave this all behind, this mess about Isocross. Go back up the mountain and retire, live happy lives.
I don't mean to get into your business. Your business is your business. However,
Oh, no, he said it to Grump. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you talking to me. I thought that was Zach.
No, it was.
No. This is Elro just kind of butting in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you doing that.
Travel is not cheap. Would it not be easier to go home with a bit of coin in your pocket first?
1 week, Gronk. That's it. Then we go back home. I want to be down here.
It is very much
Back up the mountain.
it is very much appreciated, and I really must be going. But before I do, might I suggest Ergon's cabin is on the north end of town. It is unlocked. You might want to start there. If not, Tolgi's cabin is just down the street. If you ask any of my grass blades, they can point you in the right direction. And he gives you like a rough kind of address, so you'll know where you're going.
Okay.
And then he makes his departure, goes on, there's a couple dwarves still standing like at the grave. He goes over and puts an arm around them, starts talking to them.
Verge says, Well, finish your conversation. It seemed rather important.
By the way, just I realized I didn't really do
Yes,
full.
a proper introduction. Yes, we need one from you and one from Jamil, actually.
Well, all right, I'll do mine real quick. So, Gronk is. I haven't exactly determined his height, but I think he's around 7 to 8 feet tall. He's a fucking tree trunk. All right, he's fucking huge. All right, let's just leave it at that. Gray skin, sort of very muscled physique, and sort of black gray eyes. Looks very terrifying, right?
So he's the mountain.
Yeah, and doesn't have a lot of patience for evil or abuse of power, and grew up with dealing with a lot of people trying to vie for control of territory. And as Hatch well knows, after having a successful battle, found out that his entire family was at risk so long as he was there. So he tried to sort of move the target and get out of Dodge. Or at least that's the way he's seen his life. And also he likes to collect rocks and name them.
That's awesome. The bird is standing 15 feet away from the very large gentleman. Just a side note. Not important.
Lovely. Look, I've made
Well, I'm going to start at the tavern.
Wait, you go more
Mills. Yeah, my bad.
luckily a really quick sketch of what my character looks like.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, this guy's ultra instant.
I was literally drawing this entire time.
I think. I assume when you're not talking, you're drawing at this point.
No, I'm still going to be drawing other people's characters as we go. Right now, it's just a real sketch.
Oh, cool.
My character is literally the runt of the litter.
Okay.
His dragon features are more subtle.
Nice.
That's interesting, actually.
I like it.
Yeah.
So pretty much he's going to be wearing a black leather tunic with bracers, as well as the little ankle bracers. Kind of walks around barefooted because he still has talons, so shoes kind of get worn out and just torn through anytime you put his foot in it.
Nice.
Because it's the runt, he was. Well, I guess this is me as a character. So apparently, I was abandoned as a child just because I was the runt of the litter, and my parents apparently assumed that I was not going to live long enough to actually see, adulthood. So they kind of just left me. But I was found by a good elven family that raised me.
Thank you for giving your life story without your name. Did I miss your name?
Oh, dang. I'm sorry. I forgot. Where are my manners, God? Oh, my name's Jericho.
Oh, that's right. Jericho. Like it.
Well, Jericho, I do believe we have to allow for our Goliath friends to settle their thing before we proceed.
Why'd you say it like that?
Like what?
You did this funny thing with your head when you say Goliath.
It's the bandages.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, I'm seeing things. Sorry. I don't mean to stab.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, look, we all have our limitations in life.
I think the tavern's a good place to start. And Hutcher starts to kind of just wander off.
Wait. What is your name, actually? What are people's names? I'm Verge.
The name's Hutcher.
Gotcha. All right.
I go by Gronk.
You, good sir, who hasn't said a word?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oko. Or you can say kid for short.
Okay, kid. That's not short for Oko.
He's just very jovial. Guy.
Okay, kid. Why the tavern? He wasn't there.
It's always a good place to start. People at taverns know things.
Oh, yes. I feel like his residents will know things, and the women will also know things.
That's only if they're not, avoiding him.
I'll be on my way there. And Hutcher just walks off toward the tavern.
Gronk follows dutifully, just kind of shaking his head and comments, "Man, you really just want to drink, huh, Hutch?"
I do my best work when I'm drinking.
That was good about the whole tavern being a good place to find information, though.
And it is right. You think they bought it?
Well, I guess we'll see. Are they following behind us? I don't feel like turning around.
I'm pretty sure we can't multitask now, can we?
Verge is going to roll insight on the if Hutch thinks is a good place to find information.
He was lying, but it was like he was halfway telling you that just to like shut you up. So it's kind of like pretty obvious he was lying.
Okay, Verge will say.
Yeah, you get this sense that he's more interested in the alcohol than anything else.
Verge will say to Kid and Jericho, I do believe that small big man was lying.
Small big man. That's a good way to put it.
I think it's acute. I don't know if it'll offend him, but we can't help who we offend, can we? I suppose we'll follow.
He looks like one of the posts I used to kick.
It honestly looks like something I would lay my gear on to keep it dry in the water.
I don't like it. I suggest you not prepare you on that one.
Are they within my earshot?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Well, no, because you two left to go to the bar, so no.
All right.
Okay. Verge will say,
That's good.
Jericho, what does he remind you of?
I don't know. I think he reminds me of someone I'd rather not get into a bar fight with.
Oh, Jericho, I must tell you, quite the poor sport. That's not what we were doing here.
Look, I fought many people. I'm not going to go into a fight that I'm not sure I'm going to win.
I don't want to fight the small big man. I want to make fun of him. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
We just wanted to break the ice. You know?
Right. It's not like I'm saying anything about him not having arms.
Well, the way you're going at it.
Good one.
I'm covered in bandages. I say things aloud.
You might better talk more.
Say it again. It broke up a little bit.
You should have brought more.
I have bunches in my bag. I like to. Oh, you didn't. That wasn't literal. I will reel it in. I've been told sometimes I need to do that.
So Oko says, good one, and then puts his hand on his shoulder, like patting on the shoulder, like, hi, good one.
Virgil just kind of look slowly over. Noted.
But he doesn't need a hand, but he's like, what the?
And it will step 5 feet away. And then maybe another 5 feet. And we'll just kind of like, brush his arm off. I don't love being touched. Manage.
Oh, I'm sorry, so sorry. And he bows. Sorry, just trying to make a new friend here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. It wasn't. No harm, no foul. Now, Jericho, you should think about yourself.
Say something about myself?
Yes.
Wow. Wasn't really expecting to be in the center of attention here. But
You're the one with the tail. So you
I wasn't going to say anything. I thought it would be bad form. You have a tail, Jericho.
I guess I do have one of those. I mean, yeah, it's a tail. Kind of, scaly, got horns. I don't really think I need to say much about that. I think that's pretty straightforward.
Well, regardless, we all stand out here, so we might as well get used to each other.
I suggest you, Jericho, being the most polite. Ask our other 2 new friends questions about themselves. Let's catch up. And Virgil just like start walking a little faster without getting confirmation.
I think we should meet up with our new companions. Plus, I do want to get a drink.
Which the Gronk and Hutcher, you guys get to the inn, and Gronk, you have a room here, and you go in, and the barkeep is a gnomish gentleman. He's almost always there, but he isn't there. In fact, there isn't anyone in the bar area. It seems pretty empty at the moment.
So Gronk has upon this, so we like pretty much push open the saloon doors and no one's in there.
Yep.
Okay. So Gronk immediately goes up to and behind the bar and starts pouring himself and Hutch drinks, and also we have 3 other party members, right?
Yes. They're not there yet.
No, that's fine. So he poured 3 other like additional drinks and walks over to, or he puts a piece of payment basically on the bar, like underneath the bar where the barkeep is keeping that stuff, and then walks over with all the drinks to the main table with to sit down with Hutch.
Okay. Well, this particular tavern, it only has 2 drinks. You have ale and you have mead. And the ale is in a cask. The mead is in like wine-sized bottles.
Okay, so then what I will do.
So basically,
are
you pouring ale or are you pouring mead?
Right, no. So I'd like to revise slightly. I'm still gonna like go up to and behind the bar and everything, and then I look over to Hutch and I just say, "Ale or mead?"
Ale.
Right then, and he picks up 2 casks, just entirely, and brings them over to the table. He also is carrying, because he can, with his fucking strength, carrying 2 barrels on one, and then is holding 5 tankards in his other hand and sets them, gives one of them to Hutch, one of them to himself, and leaves the other three sort of like on the table nearby. And and starts, pouring for the two present.
I guess it makes sense. And Hutch is going to start drinking, guzzling them down. And he's drinking like a lot. Well, nobody else is there, so Wisco would know this, but for everyone here, I guess, he's drinking a lot. He's like way more than somebody his size probably should be drinking.
He's just drinking straight out the keg.
No, and that's actually, okay, that's perfect. Like, fucking, like, I am politely pouring, even though I'm drinking the same amount, I'm pouring it, chugging it, pouring it, chugging it. And then fucking Hutch is just like, nah, fuck the middleman. Like,
I feel like we walk in as like the refills are being put out, I guess.
Gronk looks up and goes, all right, I'll grab a third cask.
Verge looks around. Oh, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Oh. Before you guys, before the rest of them get there, actually, it's you two.
Hey,
So, there is a half orc who walks in first, and Gronk, you've seen this guy before. He is always in the bar. Like, anytime that you've ever been downstairs in the tavern portion of the inn, he's been down there. He always has a seat over in the corner of the bar. Doesn't really talk to anyone, but he strolls in, and he takes about 2 steps in. Actually, let me move you guys over.
Hey, my fucking Foundry thing failed. It says like I don't have admin access, so I can't even see the screen right now.
Just refresh your page.
Yeah, mine did.
Everyone. So, yeah.
I had to refresh and log back in.
Okay. All right.
So this guy strolls in, and he takes like 2 or 3 steps in, and he stops and looks at you guys, looks at the 2 casks that you have brought into the middle of like a dining room area, I guess. So he uses. You know Alistair's gonna put that on your tab, right?
First of all, I've already paid for these. And second of all, mind your business.
He paid for the room. Drinks are extra. You know, Alistair, you've been here long enough. You know his little gold coin squabbling little self will never miss that he is missing product. I'm not saying don't drink it. Just be prepared when the bill comes. And he just moseys on to his normal spot. But before he does, he stops. He carries his own tankard. He fills it up from the cask, and he takes his normal seat at the corner of the bar and quietly begins drinking it.
I'm sorry, he took from my cask?
Yeah.
And so he's walked off, and he's now sitting approximately how far from me?
Maybe like 15 feet.
All right. So,
Oh boy.
I just sort of, at first, sort of stare at him in not utter disbelief, but in sort of bemused disbelief. Interesting that you lecture me about the barkeep's economics when you yourself are a fucking mooch.
Without even turning around, he just takes a sip. Rest assured, Alistair takes it out of my pay.
Pay?
Your pay.
Hutch it has his face like under the thing drinking, but he's like staring at him like from the corner of his eyes, watching the situation. He's like,
Yes, my pay. He pays me to hang around here and make sure things don't get too out of hand. It never does. It's an easy job. And I get to drink.
Excuse me.
It's a pretty great job.
Tell you what, that one's on the house.
You clearly haven't known Alistair very long. Nothing is on the house.
Jeez, this guy.
Big on this, but like, do you need a hug or something?
Not really the hugging type.
Easy.
I appreciate the
Yeah.
offer.
Well, anyway, so are we square, or you kind of just busted up our drinking set? I mean, Hutch, you good? Like, I mean, can we go about our business? Are you? I mean, thanks for the warning about Alistair, I guess.
I don't care about this guy. We got work to do.
Yeah, agreed. All right. Anyway,
At this point now, the rest of the group all strolls in.
Verge will look around, see the guy in the corner. Has Verge clocked this guy as an employee at this point?
Yes. Well, not really as an employee, because he hasn't really done anything. He just...
But as someone who's always here, though?
Yeah, like, he's always there. He's always in the corner seat. And he just always just kind of sits there.
Okay. And is the barkeep usually not here, or is this...
No. Like, he's always here. Like, this is rare.
Okay. Verge will look around and say, "Oh, fellas, have we robbed the place?"
Rob? I'm not the robbing type. He paid for it.
yeah. Why is everyone so concerned about whether I paid for these casks? Let's just find
Yeah, why are you concerned? Hey, it's not for me.
I wasn't so much concerned about the taking. I was more concerned about the staying and drinking it if you took it.
Well, I may be dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
I've been offensive again. You know, we said Jericho was going to lead, and I just came in and talked.
I'm hearing no beer for me, thanks.
He doesn't like beer.
Yeah, that's a
Can't eat. Can't even drink.
I'm not thirsty, thank you.
Hey. How do you drink? Does he have a hole? Like, do we see like
No,
a mouth?
There's
just
no
behind it?
visible. No, it's just wraps.
Does it just soak through the fabric?
You just like pour it all over yourself and then just suck on the fabric. That's advantages.
Might I answer a question with a question?
You just did.
He got it. And you'll sit down.
I think that's a yes. That's weird.
I grow tired of these semantic discussions.
I feel like everyone takes 1 point of fucking psychic damage for that joke.
You signed up for this, Manny. Again, this is day one. The Verge says, "How's the investigation coming?"
We're getting started. We found out that somebody's missing. That the barkeep is missing. And Hutch is
some weird kind of security.
The half orc speaks up. He isn't missing. He's in mourning. Lost one of his best customers, he did.
This guy's like, ew.
Oh, if you, I'm sorry. What's her name?
Who?
The orc.
Oh. The name is Bozan. Bozan Higby.
That was charming. Now, you said he was his best customer. Did you know?
Yeah. He was quite the drunk. Spent a lot of coin in here.
And he's been here frequently.
Well, he was before he got sick.
So him being drunk all the time, would you say that he was a bit of a chatterbox? Anything he said that caught your attention?
Well, after he got back from his adventure, he wouldn't shut up about the things he did. He was gone for a year, but he really only kept repeating the same 3 stories. One about how he killed the Yeti, which I still am skeptical. Then, of course, the one about him raiding some ancient tomb and all the treasure he found. He said he made quite a bit of coin when he got into town. And I believe it, the way he was spending his first week. This is the only time I've ever seen him spend money on a drink for other people. And then the third story was about the blue vials. He said he got a bunch of coin for them. Said he took them out of the pack when he killed some 8-foot long snake or something. I don't believe it. He told us that it could speak. I've never heard a snake speak. But according to him, the blue vials are what got him all the coin to spend here at the bar.
Which one of these stories was it that he started feeling unwell?
Well, it's hard to say because he would tell the same 3 stories 2 or 3 times every day he came in here. The drunker he got, the more he kept repeating himself.
If I may cut in, Jericho, I do have a rather pointed question.
Go for it.
Emo gentleman, I forget your name.
Name's Bozan.
Bozan
Higby.
Bozan Higby. By chance, was our dead gentleman doing the horizontal 2-step with the sick woman?
Sick woman? Who do you mean by sick woman?
Did we get her name?
Tolgi.
Togi. And was it common knowledge she's sick?
Elro said He just found out yesterday.
Okay.
Pardon. I have this assumption that they were coupling, and I think anyone who openly couples a chronic drunk is sick. I did meant Tolgi.
Togi.
Yes, were they by chance doing the old leg aesthetic, calisthenics?
I think not. Togi is Togi's a tough customer. She's a hard worker and she takes no shit. Ergon is a lot of shit.
That's the end of my line of questioning.
See, the bar's a great place to start. And Hutch is up, and he's like, "Gronk, we got some investigating to do. You guys coming? Finish your drinks. What are you waiting for?"
Oh no! I do not drink. I do not partake. Thank you.
Yeah, more for me. Hutch would just grab the tankard and just puts it back.
Verge will kind of just like look at everyone else and see if anyone else is concerned about this.
He's kind of stumbling at this. Like, he's like walking like the little sway kind of walk.
He's like slowly getting up again, sort of almost a begrudging caretaker, and says, "Oh wow, you drinking light tonight, I see.
We got work to do."
He just does the Jack Sparrow walk.
Right. Verge, you can't be serious.
Who can't be serious?
Why not? I mean, aren't we trying to get after something? Let's get after it.
The guy's name is Bozan, right?
Yep.
Bozan. Oko goes to Bozan and says, asks where. Hey, buddy. You happen to know where what was the guy died?
Ergon?
Ergon. Do you happen to know where Ergon's quarters are? Maybe we can find some clues there.
Oh, sure. Ergon lived in the northern part of town. When you head out, when the houses start to get thin and there's only one street left with houses, that's his street. He's at the end of the row.
Right. Well, finally got a lead, guys.
Right.
Oh, kid. And that's all I'll say on the matter.
Wait, briefly. Marcus kid.
Marcus's kid.
We have Jericho,
Mm-hmm.
and then
I'm Verge.
Verge. Okay, and then
Yes.
Okay.
Hutch. And on the way out, Verge will just say to Higby, "You really must let me get you some coffee or something."
Some coffee.
Not you, the oddly talking, slow energy half orc over there.
Oh, the Eeyore fucker.
Oh,
It is so strange.
coffee. Don't really do coffee much. No. Why would you want to buy poor Bozan a gift? We just met.
I mean, you look so sad, buddy.
Just another day.
We should go. Bird's just gonna walk out, shaking his head.
Well, I'll be back to check on you. And then proceeds to head out with Verge.
Do you have any friends, kid?
Not really. Not anymore.
Oh, that was sad.
Yeah. I forgot to mention to the team that fuck, what was I? I'm 15.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
What did I say it to?
Who offered the child a drink? No, Virg will say, I didn't. I did not mean to provoke a long and sad story. You can save that for later, I think.
Right.
Unless you want to tell it. You can walk and talk.
I mean, we can walk and talk. That's cool.
Everyone, kid has a sad story to tell us.
No. It doesn't have to.
Everyone, please.
Oh, close the
Kid
door.
has a sad story for us. Kid, please, go ahead.
No, it doesn't have to.
Kid used to have friends, but no longer does.
I am at peace with this now. I've made new friends.
Gronk like pull touch back. Wait. Let's hear him out.
Who are these new friends you've made?
Is it not you guys? As he looks, like he's scratching his head. Cause you see his arm goes up. Like, I thought it was you guys.
You're a kid. More like.
I thought you were too.
Why would you think that, kid? Weird things. No respect these days.
I mean, I'm like 20 in spirit.
I'll tell you, I'm never friends with anyone until they find me a nice rock.
A nice rock, you say? Well,
Yo,
I'll keep a lookout for that.
What is with you and rocks? You fucking fish. His most prized, most loved thing in the whole world was a fucking rock.
Oh, that's true.
Wait, what?
Fish is
Your
prized
last
possession. You
character.
can pick the rock.
When I ask you guys, what is the thing your character loves most? You're like, well, he found this rock once.
it's not a boulder. It's a rock.
All my characters like rocks like I like rocks. Fuck off.
Don't shame him, man. Geez.
Freud flip in character development. Sorry.
Birds will say, shall we all take a moment to find Gronk and Rock?
No, it's got to be organic.
I
All
apologize.
rocks are
No one
organic.
find the rock. No one find the rock.
All rocks are organic.
No,
Come
not
on.
never mind.
I think he means to find it natural, not look for it.
I mean,
Thank you.
don't make this a fucking group project anyway.
No one find rocks together. If I find the rock, no one else can find one.
Buddy, if you keep dictating how people find rocks for me, I'm gonna get annoyed.
Is anyone actually looking for rocks right now?
Passively, I want birds to be looking for rocks.
You walk
Birds
outside.
to be looking for rocks, but trying to hide the fact that he's looking for a good rock.
You walk out
Oko's not hiding the fact. He's looking.
for the first. For the first like 3 streets, it is nothing but stone. Like it is It is a compact stone kind of floor outside. All of them are roughly like 2.5 inches. They're pretty flat. They're extremely worn from the ocean, the air, the salt water being constantly stepped on. So basically, you have like 3 streets of ground that's made up of like great skipping stones.
All right.
So you walk outside, you take like 2 steps, you bend down, and you pick up a pretty nice looking rock.
Who, me?
Anybody?
Actually,
He was a
what it
one.
is-
Because
That
I rolled a 20 on here for perception.
Oh my god.
Wait,
You found the most perfect skipping stone that you've ever picked up in your whole life.
bro. So,
Like, you're kind of torn as to whether you should hand this over or if you should just hurl it out at the ocean as hard as you can to see how far you can skip it.
Oh, real funny, man. You throw it in the ocean? No, okay, I'm kidding.
wait, how close am I to kid?
But I thought you were still in the tavern, but...
No, we're walking and talking, I think.
Oh, okay.
I thought Hutch and I already headed out because we were just like,
And we caught up right behind them.
Okay.
Caught up and then we
So you guys are all together then, pretty much.
Yes. And we were like story time.
So within like 10 to 15 feet of him.
I rolled on strength to get a bigger rock.
Burris picked up a lackluster rock after that amazing rock he did. And Burris
17.
kind of like shit and throws it.
So,
Oh no, sorry, he'll try to pocket it and after he didn't pick it up in the first place. To hide his shameful rock.
so the group is like strolling on. And there's a lot of them that are just like stooping down and they're picking up like this rock and that rock. They're like, hey, what about this one? Hey, what about that one? Hey, this looks cool. Some of them are skipping them. Some of them are handing stones to you, Gronk. And then you all kind of like stop because you realize that the Dragonborn isn't with you anymore. And you stop, you look back. He's maybe like 20 feet back. And he's hunched down. And just with all his might, he's just pulling out like this like 40-pound rock. Just like pulling it out of the middle of the road. He's created this like hole in the road now. And now he's just standing there holding like this like 100-pound rock.
So Gronk immediately makes a beeline, right, and comes over and slows up and approaches, and picks up that rock like it is a toothpick, and calmly, as he flings the rock into just oblivion distance, goes, "It's not about the size of the rock. It's about the beauty."
Roll a strength check.
All right. Stand by.
What was the sleight of hand for?
To pocket the bad rocks I'm picking up. That way I don't have to show that I'm picking up silly rocks.
You've got pockets full. You got 2 pockets full of rocks right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm not getting lucky with rocks.
So as
I-
you guys walked out of the bar, it's like I'd say it's a good like 40 feet until you get over the docks to where the water is. And Gronk just hurled this 100-pound rock that 40 feet into the water. Just a giant kapoosh as it hits the water. All that work you just did to pull that stone out of the ground, and he just takes it from you and just shot puts that bitch into the water.
Bro, Oko runs to Grog and says, well, I told you I found you a rock. I just hope you don't do the same as you did to that big one you had. Shows him this rock.
This is
Which
the perfect
is
rock.
is like the perfect. It is perfectly round. It's nice and flat. It's so. What the fuck? I think it was the third Pirates of the Caribbean when they had all those like smooth stones that were actually small crabs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this stone looks like. Just that perfectly flat, smooth stone.
Please tell me the stone's alive.
Unfortunately, no. It is just a stone.
Fish.
That it is like the most perfectly round, flat stone is being handed to you by the Dragonborn Jericho.
Wait, pause.
No.
I thought Jericho's stone was the big one that I threw in the ocean.
I'm sorry.
It was. Kid
Yes.
has the perfect stuff.
Kid, yes, is the one that has that one. Sorry.
Gronk takes the stone from from Kid and is at a loss for words. He's sort of got a single tear look to his eyes. He's not actually crying quite, but he's like just completely enamored and says, "Yes, this'll do. This'll definitely do. We're friends now."
I say, see, friends, and then keep on walking down the street.
You just hear like
Now-
15 rocks fall to the ground as Verge empties his pockets.
Now,
You just me look at the lake like, I could have been gutted.
Wait, say that one more time, Jericho.
I'm just looking into the lake like.
you were also handed the stone by a foot because Kid doesn't have any arms. So he just kind of like scoops this thing up. It's like just kind of adding to how impressive it is that he found the stone and was able to pick it up and hand it to you. And he doesn't even have any fucking arms.
Just realized I forgot he didn't have arms.
I know, everybody does.
So you guys are on your way to Ergon's cabin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why can I not find?
While we're walking, Verge will just kind of walk up, even pace with Hutcher, and say, how tall are you, big fella?
No. Goliaths don't usually measure ourselves. It's about the character in the Goliath. We're all big. Who's got the biggest heart? Who's got the biggest brain? Who's got the biggest soul?
Yes.
What about you, small guy?
Oh, well, I'm not as large as the two of you. I don't
That's
fill out.
given.
Oh, that is a given. Yes, yes. I'm around 6 foot, give or take.
It's not bad. Nothing to be ashamed about.
And Verge just like looks at Gronk to see if there's like any recognition that this is a small gnome. Or halfling.
Grog giving him this look of not even like, yeah, you figured it out, more so like, like don't ruin a man's good time kind of look like. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
And at that, Verge will just nod and say, "Well, I'll be coming to you to reach high things. I don't want to strain myself. Thank you for the company."
Of course.
And he'll nod. Walk to the location.
And you guys arrive at the cabin. And just like Elrose said, it is unlocked. You open it up. This cramped and dark cabin. It may have been a cozy place when its owner was alive. Now, an unmade bed stands alone in the corner with the head of a snarling, horned animal stuck on the wall next to it. A small table strewn with a few dirty dishes sits next to a cold fireplace. On the other side of this small one-roomed cabin, there are two empty bookshelves whose contents are scattered across the floor. Kitchen utensils, dried food scraps, some adventuring gear, and a few books all scattered about. What are we up to? What's the move?
What's on the wall? What kind of head is that?
Roll a nature check.
Yay! I get to roll again.
This whole seeing everyone's cursor move around thing is distracting. It's like flies on the screen.
Isn't it?
Right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I don't like it. I don't.
All right. We have an 11. It's unclear. It is quite fearsome looking. It's got two tusks that like stick up, as well as some horns out of its head.
Is it white?
It's a rather personal
It's a
question.
grayish, kind of a white, yeah, a little bit.
Is it a Yeti?
I'm just gonna scamper up the wall.
Roll nature check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna also roll nature check, Manny. Just looking at it.
Okay. Hutcher and Gronk are unsure. But Verge, you are beyond a doubt. This, yes, this is a Yeti.
Virgil.
The story that he had been telling was at least somewhat accurate, as the head is currently hanging on the wall.
He gives a long whistle and says, "Gentlemen, that is a Yeti's head."
Regardless of Gronk's ability to decipher what this thing is, as he's describing it, he walks over and grabs the whole head and just kind of picks it up off of its mount and uses its tusk to pick his teeth. And when he tells him it's a Yeti, he goes, "Huh, neat."
It looks to the rest of the group like he is making out with his head, as he is just jamming this large tooth into his open mouth.
Been lonely on the road, huh? I'm gonna do an investigation around the room, see if anyone wants to note.
Okay.
Can I do that also?
Yeah.
I guess I don't find anything.
The cabin looks like it's been tossed a little bit. I mean, things are a mess. Hutcher 6. It looks like it's been made of mess recently.
The slow progression to discovery.
Somebody's gonna roll good.
A 9. A 7.
Damn it, guys.
I'm not very perceptive.
What is?
Well, who's the last one to go? Might as well go. Jamil. Might as well roll investigation.
Come on, Mills.
Where's that? Like, how do I roll investigation?
Open
so-
your character sheet and click on the word investigation.
Let's go, Jericho. We need somebody that pays attention.
Its abilities
And-
is
and
next to
also-
the big numbers.
Where are you looking? Are you looking anywhere specific? Or are you looking like where are you looking at?
I'm in the attribute tab.
Are you on the character sheet in Foundry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yes.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. So right there where it's in that list where it starts with acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, scroll down to investigation. Four.
Okay, guys. So we tossed the place. We're going to toss it too.
So y'all just y'all break up. Y'all start kind of look around different areas of this small cabin. Kid, you're like, yo, this place is a mess.
Tiny.
Jericho, you're like, no, this is like a really big mess. Hutcher and Gronk, you guys are, you look around, you're very preoccupied with the fact that the bed is unmade, things are just tossed around with blankets on the floor. You're trying to make heads or tails of that. Nothing really comes up. Verge, you go over towards the side where like everything's on the floor, and you just kind of start picking things up. And when you pick up one of the books, there's a small receipt that was in one of the books, and it falls out. Verge. Alright, if you look in if you go over to the icon that looks like a briefcase, there's the items. You should have an item called Ergon's Receipt.
I can't forget my character's name. Verge will say, I've done it! I found a receipt.
Good.
It seems all...
You aren't really around people often, are you?
I see people all the time.
How often do you talk to the people you see?
There's not much need.
You're right. There's no need to talk to people.
The receipt. So, he sold a dagger, a decorative case, jade statuette, quiver 20 arrows, silver ring, and 2 blue glowing valves. Gold coin to donuts. I think that's what got him killed.
Files.
Blue glowing, to be exact.
Yeah, he did say he turned into ice. I was going to say, if anybody finds one of those, I wouldn't touch it.
Ice is sometimes blue. The valves are blue. It matches. That's science.
Am I on?
Yes.
Yeah, I was. Okay. There's a button on the side. I press it sometimes. Is there any way I can use perception in this room just to see if probably not. That's terrible for the investigation, but good perception.
Unfortunately, if you're looking for something, it's investigation.
Yeah. It's all right.
Manny, from my 2 weeks or so in town, is Goods in Warm a store I'm aware of?
Yes, it is the general store. It is also the one that was robbed like a month ago. A month and a half.
How old is that receipt?
How was the receipt?
There's no date on it, but judging from what's on it and what you've heard him talking about and what heard others talking about, it would be from his most recent time here, and he only returned here about 2 months ago, so sometime within the last 2 months.
Okay. And he was told that he sold some stuff, got a ton of money, and then started buying people drinks. And that was a little while ago, too, when he first got back. All right. So Verge will say, he returned 2 months ago, allegedly. Sold a bunch of stuff. I think the receipt covers that. Started paying for drinks, then just started drinking himself. The store gets robbed. He doesn't start buying drinks again, so I don't think he did it.
You know,
Yeah.
I think someone else is on this trail too. They're probably saying people that robbed the store tossed this cabin. Maybe looking for more goods.
You think the store tried to sell it and someone robbed it instead?
I think the people who robbed the store might have got a wind of who sold the stuff to the store. Now they tried to run in his cabin.
But Tolgi is also now turning blue.
I didn't say he was blue. Said she was turning to ice.
I think ice is blue.
Are you colorblind too?
Ice is blue. This is not outlandish.
Maybe Tony robbed the store. No.
That's what I was. Oh, I think she. Hard workers sometimes rob things. Trust me.
Can I do a perception check on maybe footprints or something that would lead to like who was in this place? Who robbed?
I like that he's trying to get perception off.
Yeah.
He just saying it real smooth too.
Like, so I'm going to perceive.
You've all made investigation already.
Okay.
I will allow one of you to make one more investigation check. Whichever one you
Not
pick.
me. I have a 0.
I have a +1.
Raw.
I have a -1.
Dope.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Mill and what's it? Marcus. What do y'all have?
I have -1.
-1. We have Mill.
Yeah.
We have no smart people in this group.
I'm smart, dude.
What's your
Investigation is my thing.
No, I'm just really tough.
I got a +1.
Wait,
So I guess I'm the high guy.
Well, no, he hasn't said his. He's saying wait.
Oh, he's checking. Okay.
wait, which thing are we checking?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Plus next to it. Or minus. We're done.
Or 0. I think it's 0.
Pretty sure it's 0.
You're not
Oh
the bright.
boy.
Are we?
Manny, I hope you didn't make a mystery campaign.
You have a group of dum-dums.
Oh,
It's me.
get ready
I
to
got this,
give out
guys.
stuff on a 0.
Guys, you ready? I got this.
All right.
Here we go.
The blind leading the blind.
All dumb. This
Guys,
is
I
amazing.
got this. I do this investigation thing.
Wow.
Great. Oh my
That's
gosh.
awful.
Jeez.
Let him cook.
Oh, that's amazing.
So you all watch Hutcher just like put his nose to the ground and start scouring the ground. And he's like, yeah, either there's some footprints, and he finds the footprints, and he starts following the footprints, and he walks around in a giant circle before realizing he's following your own footprints.
Oh my god. As a dragonborn, do I have heightened senses at all?
I don't think so.
None? Goodness gracious. We are going to be here for a
I think
while.
you just get the breath, and I think you get you get the breath weapon, and you get resistance as a dragonborn.
Apparently, I can't resist stupidity.
No, only lightning.
Verge says, listen, I can ask some less reputable contact I have in town. If anything, Blue Valley has popped up on less reputable markets. We can do that later. Check the store or Tolgi's place first.
No, let's go to Togi's. Is anyone charismatic here? I don't think 5 guys should show up to a place.
I think it's fine. We're on a mission from Elro.
She doesn't like authority.
We're not authority.
If you're on a mission from Elro, you might be authority. As far as simple folk go.
I don't care much about simple folk. I care about getting paid.
Yeah. Maybe 1 person, 2 people should go talk to her.
Yeah, that's not the okayest of statements to make. I mean, you don't care about simple folk.
I'm fine with the statement.
I get. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna.
He just, he hasn't gone outside.
Was it offensive? I simply meant that that's not my concern. That they're simple folk. My concern is solving this mystery and getting paid.
I think
You don't have skills, do you?
that we might get more flies with honey than vinegar.
What if she's in danger?
Oh my gosh. You're okay, so anything social, that's not your strong suit.
I'm a great liar.
Maybe.
I'm great at spotting lies.
Maybe.
I wasn't asking. I'm informing you.
Yeah, but you're not good at talking to people now, are you?
Listen, chaps.
Not
If
the
we
most
don't look,
endearing person.
endearment only gets you so far when you just need an answer. I mean, the 2 of you can go, but if she is in danger, if someone rolled this place and are going to hers next, do 2 of you fancy finding a group by yourself?
I think
I think we should all go. I just don't think we should all be right there, entering her place.
I'll hide in the shadows. That doesn't make people comfortable usually, but I'll do that.
what is our
Good at it.
what is our stats? All of us.
Our groups.
Yeah, in our group. What? How many of us have good charisma?
Not I.
All right, so how about this?
Verge.
What are
Verge.
people good at? Yeah.
Verge is good at talking to people. He just doesn't
Okay.
take time to, have niceties when they don't matter.
I'm good with animal handling, insight, nature, and survival.
Yeah, I'm good at survival and animal handling.
Also good at not being seen.
I am not good at that.
The birds will say,
perception. It's like,
the birds will say, I can climb well, not be seen, lie, spot a lie, talk and steal. Ignore the last one.
Rock stuff.
Not talk.
I'm actually also very good at acrobatics. Okay.
Okay, so as unbecoming as you are a talker, you apparently are somehow good at it. I guess you should be one of the ones to go.
No, I'm not gonna say that line.
Was he?
I was gonna say I say what people are thinking, but that's getting way too Trumpy. I don't want to be anywhere near that. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stop the cart right there and readjust. I'm fine with that. I will rein it in. Rein it in. And you see he'll kind of like wrap one of the hanging bandages a little bit. Rein it in.
Anyone else want to volunteer to go with Bird?
I don't know. I want to hang with my new friends some more.
I kind of feel like I have to hear.
Okay. Then it shall be you, Jericho and Verge, our tributes. The rest of us will hang back.
Don't make it weird.
Right. Do you know what that means? That's very sacrificial.
Yeah, we're sacrificing. If you get into a fight, you might die.
No, I
Don't
won't.
lead with that. Hutch, we've talked about this. I mean, I know it's been like forever, but this is.
I'm better with animals.
It's been a challenge for you. I mean, you really need to remember that not everyone's as mentally strong and sort of effective as you.
Goliath thing.
Credit.
It's a Goliath thing. You're right. I apologize. I'm
No.
learning.
Don't apologize, King.
This is going to be the best campaign ever.
All right,
So I guess
you guys are headed
Yes.
towards Tolgy's cabin with Verge and Jericho more out front. Now, it is 12 o'clock, so we can end here with you guys on the way to Tolgy's, or we can go till 12:30 or so. It's up to you guys.
I'm okay going.
I mean, yeah, I'm good to stay up a little bit.
Cool. All right.
I need to figure out how to do this voice without crushing my larynx.
Voices are tricky.
Yeah, I'm like in and out of voice.
I'm just leading to a time period now.
A helpful hint, if you're going for that kind of deeper sort of raspiness, engage your core. Flex your core when you go to speak, and it'll kind of come out like more forced and horsey.
That's tricky to do. I mean, when I speak in the middle of my register, it's already pretty deep. But I'm looking, like you said, for a little hoarseness. So I guess if I did this. But that sounds a little different than what I was doing before.
It's very different.
It's the first episode. It's okay.
It does sound Goliathy, though. It is the pilot.
It's the pilot. It's fine.
Yes.
That's funny.
Experimental
That's
phase.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
so something like this.
That's awesome.
I like it.
That doesn't hurt at all, actually. That's just in the
Really?
middle.
Oh, that's dope.
Nice.
No, that's my chest voice, not my throat voice.
Cool.
So it's the five of you. Make your way down the street towards Tolgy's.
As we're walking, with me and Jericho out in front, Verge just kind of lean over and say quietly, he's clearly a halfling, right? I'm not crazy. He's small.
Dude, what is your obsession?
I'm just talking to Jericho.
We can't hear that. I'm assuming.
No.
As long as you're whispering, no.
Wait, he was whispering, but where am I?
We were out in front because we were talking. We're going to get to the door first, not to
Yes.
scare the lady.
So they're like 20 feet ahead of you.
Oh, okay. All right. So ignore that. Never mind.
You guys approach.
All right, what did he say?
Sorry, go ahead.
He's small, right? Like I'm not crazy. I want to make sure I'm not losing my senses. He's tiny.
Well, if he's that tiny, why didn't you tell him that?
I wasn't certain. He's so certain that he's big.
You're gonna believe it. God, I thought you were supposed to be the one that's good at talking.
Here's the thing, though.
Lie.
It seems so. I let it be. I won't bring it up again. It's just I don't want the little fella to get hurt.
Well, keep talking like that. You're gonna be the one to get hurt.
I should get that impression. And he'll be quiet for the rest of the while.
As you guys approach, this snow-covered cabin looks quite peaceful and quiet from the outside. Its 4 windows are shuttered.
I'm
and
sorry.
a steady flow
Cold
of
outside.
smoke. What's up?
I'm sorry. Is it cold outside? Are we generally in the cold, or is this cabin specifically snow covered?
This entire town is pretty much snow covered. It is actually currently snowing.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. The steady flow of smoke that is currently piping out of the chimney indicates a quite roaring fire coming from within the house. It's a 1-floor small cabin, a lot like Ergon's cabin was. There is 1 window on each of the 4 walls, but it is currently shuttered shut.
Okay, I guess we go up and knock on the front door.
I guess.
Knock on the door.
All right, you knock on the door, from which you hear pretty quickly from the inside, "Go away!"
Oh, hi. We're just doing rounds to check on those who didn't show up today. In light of Ergon's death, we just want to make sure everyone's okay.
Make a deception check.
Come on, dice.
8. Ah, that's fucking awesome. I have a +4.
8. You hear no further response.
Knock again.
And nothing.
You know, we found him as a block of ice. He started getting sick, feeling slow, a little lethargic. Sound familiar?
Go away.
Just trying to help you not wake up a block of ice.
There's no further answer.
I think we should just kick the door down. I don't know. What do you think about it? It says quieter to Jericho.
I'm just sitting here in disbelief.
I don't know why she doesn't want help.
I don't know, maybe she has something to hide.
That's what I think.
Because it is snowing, but that fire coming from her cabin is awfully strong. So there might be a chance that she might be having a reaction to what she might have stolen. Give or take.
I think you're right. Then he'll knock again. Did you get sick before or after? Did you get sick before or after you robbed Ergon's house?
Still no answer.
Or was it after you robbed the store? Took the blue vials?
Wait, are we all there with them, or it's just them two?
You're all standing like maybe 15 feet back.
Okay. Can you say where's the window? Right here. Oh yeah, it's not roll. It's not roll 20. I can't just click.
Yes.
You can. You can click. Push and hold.
Hold. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but yes, that's a window.
All right. I'm gonna look through there, and then can I use perception?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, I got to do that. 13. All right, average.
Even at the window, you can feel the heat coming off the glass. On the inside, there is a single table that is neatly set with dishes and utensils. It stands right square in the center of the room. Even through the glass, you can smell the simmering pot of soup that hangs inside the fireplace of a rather large size fire. There's another fire that burns in an iron brazier on the opposite end of the room. The overall cabin itself is kind of filled with a smoky haze. And even from your angle, you can see there's a figure huddled in blankets, sitting on the end of the bed closest to the brazier.
Can I tell that she's like, Can I, with my perception, can I tell this like she's shivering cold?
It's hard to tell if there's any movement because of the haze of the smoke, but you can tell that it's a person and they are completely wrapped in a looks like a wool blanket.
I go back and tell the guys what I saw.
Okay. Virgil will say to the guys, if we've got an impasse, I could try to buy the information off of her. You think she'd respond to that?
I don't. But here's to nothing, and I tap him on the shoulder and give him guidance. Go try your luck.
2 thumbs up and he'll knock again. All right, I'm going to be frank. You have information we need to save further lives. I'm willing to pay for it. 1 gold. Short conversation.
Roll a persuasion.
And how do you roll a single? How do you roll a d4?
Over on the right side, beside the one that looks like a book, says rollable tables.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in there.
That's empty for me.
Oh shit.
So,
Is it the macros? Let me see. No, my macro thing is empty. New macro, command. No, they're empty.
Oh,
Let me see.
wait, no, that's not it. No, that doesn't work either.
I can roll one at my desk now, man. If you're okay,
That's
believe
fine.
I'm not going to fudge it. Okay. Oh wait, you did it.
So I did
I'll use yours.
slash. I did /R space 1d4.
Okay. I'm going to use the one you rolled because you got it right.
That's fine.
Okay. 19.
19. Make it 3.
3 is fine with me.
About 30 seconds go by. This time it sounds much closer to the door. Slide him under.
He'll slide under 2. I'll give you the third when the door opens.
The door cracks open and you see like half of a dwarven face. The third.
Hands it over.
As you do, she opens the door the rest of the way and she begins to walk back. Let me unlock the door. The door is open.
Okay.
And
And Dench will wave to everyone to come in. Oh, Dench. Bird will wave to everyone to come in. These are my compatriots. We are investigating. We have some questions.
Hutcher goes in with the crew, but he's like hiding behind them. Do I need to roll stealth or something like that?
Yeah, so you want to stay hidden, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Man, you guys said the Bird had bad social skills.
You have to hide? What do you mean?
I can hide the Goliath.
Sure, that's what I meant.
Wow, we gotta just next week, guys. We gotta
Get
roll
these
it
bad
together.
rolls out, yeah.
All right. Well, you feel like you're hidden.
Cool.
You guys all make your way in. Please close the door quickly. As she steps a half step closer to the fire. Still wrapped.
Throw out the
in
tokens
fire.
aside. I don't want to close it for everyone. Someone's outside. We're missing
Oh,
2
sorry.
tokens.
I gotta grab my token and bring him in. Sorry.
If you use ASWD, they can move it around.
Hey, I'm in here. Can I move the board? Oh yeah, with the right click. All right.
We're still missing 1 comrade, but that's not overly important for imaginary land. Verge will say, thank you for your time. I'm aware you're dying, so I know it's short. What happened?
Real smooth.
He shrugs.
What happened? She's... At this point, she's semi-violently shivering. What happened? If I knew that, I wouldn't be in such a sorry state.
Verge nods apologetically. My apologies. We are in the search for a cure. Any information you can provide will speed that up. Have you had any contact with Urga recently?
Personally, no. However, the things he brought back, yes.
Do you work at Goods and Warm?
Her eyes kind of lower at you. No, I do not.
He'll say in Thieves' Cant, did you steal from Goods and Warm?
I see. So your brains are not made of mashed potatoes after all.
You know, I told them you were a thief, and they did not believe me.
Maybe you should think twice before divulging such things.
I was guessing, but the hard workers usually are the thieves. It's a great cover. You stole the blue vials?
It's all in Thieves' Cant?
Until she switches herself, it's going to be.
Okay.
Most of them.
I was under the impression there were only 2.
Vials, yes. But he sold other goods. Listen, I am not a bad person. When I came to this place a few years back...
Might we switch to common? I do apologize. It is a smidge rude. We're all strangers. I assure none of us have stake in your life. Social life.
She takes a
It's
deep
not.
breath.
Continue.
Yes. When Argon came back... Oh, this is all in common now.
Okay.
In the constant boasting, and I saw my chance, so I waited for Argon to sell his finds, and then I stole them. I stole them like me and my sister always have. If we do not continue to send things back to the Utalot family, they will eventually come looking for us, and I don't want that. So I took them, and I sent them away to the Utalot family. I sold everything. I kept the dagger for myself. Everything else was sold.
May, do I know who the Udalot family are?
The Udalots.
I got the whole little crime
You were down
background thing.
in Azeroth. Yes. You got the criminal background.
Yeah.
Then yes. The Udalot family is like a mini mob boss of fences. I think you're muted.
I said, cool. Dangerous family to get involved with.
Indeed. I wish it was my choice.
Did you cut yourself with the dagger recently?
No, the dagger has not been used yet.
How long after selling the goods did you get sick?
After I dropped off the goods, it was maybe a month before I really started to notice. It's been about 3 weeks since my first symptoms started.
The shopkeep, any symptoms for them? Are they safe and okay?
Not to my knowledge.
What do you think, boys? It sounds like having and losing the items might be the issue here.
Let him go. Well, the shopkeeper should be sick now.
How soon after the shopkeep buying them did you take them? Maybe they didn't have it long enough. Or it's cursed, and the curse only affects those who take it. Rumor is Ergon did rob a tomb.
I can understand that. How'd you know he sold them?
Everyone knew he sold them. He went around town bragging about all the coin he had made.
Did you touch the vials yourself with your hands?
I touched everything he took. I took it all.
I wonder if the shopkeep touched it, but I think you're on to something, Verge.
Oh, the shopkeep must have. We must find the shopkeep to see their condition. But if they are fine, it is the taking, not the buying and holding, that is the issue.
Yes.
If that is the case, I do not know a way to alleviate this. Maybe should you purchase it back? I don't know how curses work, really.
If you wish to purchase the items back, you'll have to hurry. I took them to Croaker Cave, north of the village. There is an Utalot contact who makes his home in those caves. He is who I sold the items to.
Verge looked at the fellas. I do think we need to get those items one way or the other.
Let's try to make sure it's not the other way. I don't want to face it.
I simply mean I don't think they should be in circulation. And I do think they will solve our mystery. And I think we need to make haste.
Let's go.
Wait. What's the contact's name?
His name is Halil. Hulil.
He nods. And what did you get for them? How much?
She starts coughing. No, not nearly enough for my trouble.
I need to know if we're buying something or killing a man. How much did you pay? How much did you receive? Sorry.
I was given 40 gold pieces.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's wild, yeah.
And where is it? Where is it now?
It is safe for now.
Oh, you don't understand. Okay. Fine. Keep your gold. I hope we can kill him. Stay warm.
Hutcher sneaks over to the soup and just kind of, he's like stumbles over to soup and stares in the pot.
Can Verge use that last sentence as intimidation or persuasion?
For what?
Her giving us the gold, hey, hope you stay warm, keep your gold. Hope we can kill the guy because we can't fucking pay for it. He's got 40 gold.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, go ahead, roll whichever one you want.
Okay. I'll do persuasion. I'm not trying to bully her. I just think she's stupid. 11. Oh well.
I don't have it. I gave it to my sister. In case I don't make it.
He nods. Is she safe?
Now, any of you have passive perception over 11?
Yeah.
Wait.
Where's my passive perception?
Hold.
It's grayed out next to your perception.
Oh, okay.
Mine's is a 14.
Yep. I have a 12.
Oh, yeah. 14.
This is higher than it.
Okay, higher than 11.
Yeah.
For perception?
Perception, yeah. If it is,
Okay.
even though she doesn't have the gold, you do notice she has a rather ornate-looking dagger hanging on her side.
Verge will simply hold the hand out. Wait. He'll say, he'll hold out 1 copper. For the dagger, so we may trade it for your life. I assume it's part of the stolen goods.
She looks at the dagger. Looks back at you. 3 gold. And it's yours.
Oh, that's quite all right. I will be charging you 6 for the antidote we find.
Consider this a down payment, then. And she takes it out and stabs it into the table.
So, does she want the 3 gold? I don't think she wants 3 gold. That was
Right.
No. Down payment.
Then she'll put a copper down and pull a dagger. Not sure how the curse works. And we'll put it on his one of his little pouches for daggers.
Okay.
And he will say in Thieves' Cant, good on you for keeping your sister safe. We'll do all we can. Oh, do I like it?
Exit quickly and don't let the cold in, please.
And Verge will give a little quick bow and say, "To the caves!"
The bat signal shows up. Go Adam Westland.
Exactly.
All right. And as you guys head to the north to exit the village and head towards the caves, we will end here. And we will pick up here next week as you guys head towards Croaker Caves.
I told y'all she was a thief.
Right.